These two teams can provide that, especially Dallas. They like to get up and down. LA, I would say their defense and their 6-game winning streak has been part of the reason why they've been able to separate from teams late. But you got to keep your eye on Chelsea Gray. Now, the point guard for LA sees the floor so well and is coming off a 20-point game.
Gray, who was inserted into the starting lineup, has also provided a nice boost as Brian Agler is starting to find that great recipe. Run at the point by Chelsea Gray, also in the backcourt, Sydney Weiss. But we saw Brittany Sykes have a terrific defensive performance and also make some waves on the offensive end as well in that win in overtime over Atlanta.
Bodied with his daughters and his wife Vanessa. And we say happy birthday. He would have been 42 today.
The mid-range jumper as we take a look at the Dallas Wings lineup. Kayla Thornton.
Well, how about that quick timeout by Derek Fisher, right, Tiffany? I mean, he must not have liked the body language. He didn't like something in there. 2 buckets on the other side.
Mabry into Thornton, kicks it back out to Dewar.
And she delivers. That's what you call being a pro's pro and ready to play.
And she's one of the most experienced players on. Mabry on the
16 points in the last 4. That's how good she's been, and what a good coaching move to put her back in the lineup, right? And
she's really embraced that role as she was brought over to Dallas from an off-season trade from LA. Brittany Sykes, who scored the last bucket inside to Agumake. Sykes draws the contact.
She likes the toughest assignment. She uses that length and energy, and then she runs the floor hard.
That one on.
This is just a great take right here. She sees a straight line to the rim, and she's aggressive, and she's athletic, and she knows what her skill set is. And then Alicia.
They have found the ball in the bucket, 6 of 7 from the floor, great efficiency. At just under 86%, Candace Parker with a couple of tries. Parker already grabbing her 4th rebound of the game. We talked about the league-leading rebounder, but she's also a great assister.
Hard and sprints it wide. And with Parker in the middle of the floor facilitating, she's such a good passer, sees her teammates well. Up
5% from the floor. Gubawale gets it into Bella Allery, her first minutes of the game, put up by Katie.
Nice job of Bella Allery to keep her composure with that double team and make the right read.
Brittany Sykes with 8 first quarter points.
Whatever decision Brittany Sykes makes, whether she is going to anticipate in the passing lane or she's going to drive it to the basket, she's going to go hard and be aggressive every time.
Simone Augustus in the game along with Tiara Ruffin-Pratt for the Sparks. Back in to Parker. Parker in traffic, working on Allery, knocks her down.
Still in the middle of the floor.
See the action, the extra pass, Candace Parker as time expires, the trifecta. She's been a nice X factor for this group in that starting 5 for Derek Fisher. Arike Blue, the rookie out of Oregon, who's been dealing with some impactful in those short minutes. As the way, Gray trying to get it into Anigwe, denied by Megan Gustafson. TRP for 3. Gray asking for the clear out, working on Mabry, trying to back her down, turn around. When they needed to find some separation, they've been able to do so, and just making those plays in those moments has been huge for this team to get the 9-3 start.
And that little dig by Katie Lou Simonson, just right here, mixing up a little help right here, digs in, forces Chelsea Gray to pick it up so she can't back Marina.
She had that championship offensive board and put back against the Lincoln. And here's Arike in transition, just trying to weave her way. Decision time. Handoff bounce to
terrific offensive maturity by LA.
Nice dish.
Thornton and Nneka Ogwumike really battling on the block inside.
Yeah. Up ahead to Dewar, who saves it before going out of bounds. Mabry underneath, and Dallas with a 3-point lead in the final minute of the first quarter, now with 10 points. Mabry all the way, and one.
I thought the lane open up right here. She knows that Candace Parker's just sticking a hand in that passing. They go to their horn series, and right away they get her a nice high-low look.
Alicia Correa. Los Angeles coming in, having won their last 6 games. Brittany Sykes.
Defensive assignment on Enrique, and she's working really hard here. Try to keep the ball out of her hands. It's hard though, because Enrique is so tough. She just dribbles until she gets a little separation. I mean, that is beautiful.
Nneka spin move, nice footwork. The and one, the hoop and the harm on the other end.
Nneka Ogwumike is going to get the basketball here in the start the second half. Just a nice job of stepping through, keeping her
what Kobe meant to him and how he would have approached the game. It was along the lines of being able to put all the emotions aside, tabling it for whatever time it was, so that Marina Mabry, who was able to focus on that 3.
You know what, Enrique trusts Marina. She knows if she passes it to Marina and she's open, she's going to knock it down. This is just a nice show and go right here, and then you draw the help from the strong side, and it's an automatic kick, especially when it's such a good 3-point shooter in the corner. And then Savali doing officials.
Parker loses the handle to the lead. Alicia Gray trying to add to it, misses there, but LA.
I mean, both teams have been able to score off their defense, but the tempo's been pretty much one of executing in the quarter court. Nice.
They were able to pick up their first win in overtime since 2017, and it's just...
But boy, she's been terrific on the defensive end here as well, trying to wear down Enrique.
Kobe shirts honoring both Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi, as we're thinking about. She averages about 33 on the floor by Tierra Ruffin-Platt. The Sparks come up empty. And there's a Wale.
Good screen at the top. Enrique engages the second level. That's what I'm talking about. She's not worried about who. No, I don't. I don't have multiple phones, so I don't know what you're saying.
But no, Sue does. That's
Sue
what I'm saying. She's big time. And so is that. Gray. That's all defense in the WNBA. Samuelson able to keep it with the wings on the jump ball. Marina Mabry coming off the screen, being guarded by Simone Augustus. Doesn't matter at all.
See, Marina changes the space on the floor. Now you got to come with a longer closeout.
Brittany Sykes, too strong. Picked off by Nneka, finds Sykes inside.
Sykes on Enrique.
Keeping her feet moving, keeping Enrique in front of her. First tonight.
If you don't put Candace Parker in pick and roll defense, she's going to do open here. Here she comes off that pin down.
Dewar was right there. The ball bounces around, and a wonderful hustle play by Nneka Ogwumike. And then Parker pushes it up to the right side. Here's Gray. Little rinse cycle reverse.
That left shoulder going right, where she's so good off the bounce.
Here's Enrique, gets in the... In their last game, we talked about able to close out Washington.
Oh, good duck in by Nneka. Candace Parker trying to post up Katie Lou Samuelson.
Katie Lou staying there right with her, making it difficult to step through for
Basketball
Parker.
late in the game.
Gray finds.
They pressure Chelsea Gray, and she drives to the lane and drops it off. Right here is just great pivot. Good footwork by Candace Parker to keep her balance and step through. And then Alicia Gray's overplaying. There's no help. This set has been very successful for LA against Dallas. There's a turnover.
They got the stop they were looking for, and Wale accelerates and one.
Down. If you can't make a play on the ball, don't foul. You don't want to stop the clock.
Enrique.
They just cleared out for her.
Working on Sykes. Mention and no foul early on. Get it over to Taya Cooper. They got a foul. Yeah. Instead, they're just running out. Mabry pushing it up the floor, trying to find Enrique. She's got a lot of pressure. Heaves it up.
Did they call an offensive foul? Good defense. Sykes fights over the top right there. It's a tough call to go against Dallas at the end of the game.